The management of the Africa Independent Television (AIT) has accused the federal government of blocking its crew from covering the 2020-2025 broadband plan by President Muhammadu Buhari. The event took place on Monday in Abuja, according to AIT. Its crew, who got to the venue early enough ahead of Mr. President's arrival, were told by a deputy director in the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) that AIT has been restricted from covering the event. AIT, in a post on its website, said while other television stations were allowed in, its crew were denied their rights of informing the public of the news value contents of the event. Since the current administration assumed office in 2015, AIT has provided consistent coverage of activities of the National Communications Commission (NCC) and the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy without any misunderstanding or complaints. The official in the NCC who told the crew to leave has also had a good working relationship with the broadcaster and conveyed the directive with apologies, saying he was merely following instructions. No reason was given for the action taken against AIT apart from the statement that it was a directive from above, the news outfit said. So guys, anything can happen in this country. I don't know, at least for some time, I don't know whether the AIT has been having problem with the NCC or could it be the federal government and what have you, that led to one of their staff who went to seek asylum in the USA, the guy that was doing this Kakaki program. So I don't know. Of course, maybe there could be a Cold War and what have you. But for the fact that, for what they know, for what they themselves have gathered, they've not done anything wrong, which it is part of their duties to be able to release information to the public. And they are being denied that. And there's no reason for this restriction, to them. Their whatever is it, their company in particular or their station in particular, other TV stations were allowed in, but the person who conveyed the information said, I'm sorry, it's just order from above. So as it is now, maybe we are going to be hearing from Adeshino or Gabashew, the reason why they are restricted from participating in such an event. So let's hear what people are saying, because we don't have much to say until the government comes out to say, oh, this is the reason, or this is not the reason. But irrespective of anything, I think they would have been told or informed that you are not going to be part of the events. You'll be sending letters to them. But that is not the case. But we are still going to be waiting and see what comes out of the whole thing. Someone says, you guys are not compromising like others. That is why Buhari, but truth is one lies are many. That's what somebody is saying here. Someone say AIT is known for lies and propaganda. That is the sense in allowing a station that is good and twisting an event negatively. Someone say, wicked so. AIT is the media wing of the PDP. Lesson for other in objective media houses. What are you going to report to the public than to say PMB is not doing anything? That's what somebody says there. And this one say AIT are one-sided media. They turn everything upside down against the ruling party. Why not, when your own is to always cook up lie against Buhari and Tinubu? That's what somebody is saying there. I say, thank you, my brother. That is how they reported Bobrisky dead until that one come out and started cursing them. So it justifies the restriction. So if really that was what happened, so does that justify the restriction? Somebody is asking that question. And someone said, keep quiet if you have nothing to say. Station that should have been forcefully closed down long time ago. Exactly, my brother. AIT are one-sided. Okay, just like we said before, government is now personal property of Daura people. Please bear it that they have limited time in office. Maybe after 3 years, they'll be out of the place and maybe they will have their freedom. I think everybody should do the right thing, and the government also should do the right thing. Of course, if there's a reason why they need they need not to be there. At least they need to be informed instead of just getting there and just say, oh, order from above. It's not really looking tidy. Someone said they know your camera will expose the double game of a Buhari, a Sudani. What is there to cover about this regime? I don't know. Everybody must say, like the police will say, all correct when all is not correct. AIT has not lost anything by not allowing to cover the event, but the watching public does, because they will now watch the usually doctored work aimed at deceiving the public. AIT, please don't compromise. Someone say AIT should continue. What is so important about Buhari's news that your station is bothering yourself about? Ego. Oh, someone says, what would they have reported disinformation, because your crew have been trained to turn white to black to negatively see and report good policy in the pursuit of your PDP agenda. Someone say you are not responsible. I pity you. Somebody, this one is responding to this person that is a PDP agenda, and someone say yes, it's right. Our reports always seem to divide. Okay, your reports always seem to divide Nigeria. You are not spread. You spread negative whatever, not even the government. I don't understand. Oh, someone said it is good for them. AIT is one of the problem this country is facing. Really, the looting gotten during Jonathan is enough for them. Someone say, are you even living in this country? I pity you. Someone say, Yorubas with sentiment. The guilty are always afraid. Bad government, let only NTA cover your activities and be ready to always uh, lie with you. The governments of the day know their problems. What are they afraid of? I have never seen Donald Trump, despite how he differ with the CNN. He has never blocked any media whenever, whether in favor or against something. That means something is behind it. Another person say AIT is the only reliable media in Nigeria. Really, for now. All others are bootlickers. Keep holding on. PMB tenure is just days ahead. So guys, I don't know. Somebody's like a few people have really testified that AIT is a credible station. I don't know whether that is the way it is in reality. If you know about them, if you know how credible they are, please let us know, from the comment section. Someone says reliable indeed, fake station, bias station, and unprofessional crew. Someone say by spreading lies, the Edo man accusing of carrying the Italian with coronavirus will stone you if you say this in public. Someone say there is freedom of information. AIT are for better than NTA. Take it or you leave it. AIT, don't mind them. This feudalistic government has a lot to hide, but for how long? Amotekun and COVID-19 is the beginning of wisdom for the vandals from the Sahel leadership. Did not please take all APC for while the nearest level period. Blessing, I don't know. The evils of this government against the masses increases every day. That's what somebody is saying there. So guys, people are saying people are for and some are against this AIT, and some people feel that they are not supposed to have been treated the way they just did, the way the federal government did, and there's no reason, you know, for them to have gotten that treatment. Someone say, never mind, Nigeria still love what you are doing to correctly inform them. The government will leave and AIT will continue to do what it knows best. It's only AIT can carry correct information about Nigeria, and it is bad by APC government. Really? It's like some people are really saying good things about AIT. They are saying good things about them. Another person says here that the president and his executives, not telling Nigerians the truth. So they don't want any TV station that will broadcast the truth for Nigerians. My advice to AIT is for them to continue with their good work, because 70% of Nigerians are watching only AIT for updates news. Like seriously, it is very undemocratic not to allow AIT to be among the television stations that covered an event that has to do with national events. We are no longer following the information rights according to the Constitution. The stations that will not tell us the truth were the ones that were allowed. Democracy with unforgiving spirit is not a transparent democracy. How can generations know the truth? So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this issue. Leave your comments below and let's have your